There we go. Huh. It's gonna be the most janky stream in the world. For no reason. I have no idea why. Not doing that yet. That's the flamer. Whoa. Dying. I'd be dying. Oh. Yeah. Where the fuck is it? know when you're trying to find something, can't exactly find the right piece for no reason, just blind. Where is the bastard thing? Like how there's only one person like listening to me ramble on. Who the hell are you? Who are you? Am I genuinely? No, not blind. Fucking hell. Coughing like crazy. And then there's fists. Where be the barrel of the weapon? Where is the barrel of the weapon? Dark. Another case of me being blind, whilst simultaneously boring the shite out of people. Or you can't even hear me, and I'm just being quiet. Fucking where is it? What the? Found it. Da, 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 da. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, bollocks. Fucking bollocks, mate. It's that one that I need. That one. Glue on the underside. Master. Post it. Fucking post in live chat. Come on, give me something to read. Or else it's pointless me even doing this. Well, pointless me doing it anyway, but you know. Right then. Yeah. Okay. Get them aligned. Then well, there's the side cannon. There should be some chains. I cut off. Please don't say I drop them. Oh, there they are. And then Codex. Profiles for the Gatling silencer being GGG. No? Oh, damn it. Heavy 12 for D3. Heavy incinerator. 12 inches D6. 6 straight. 2 damage. Automatically hitting. It's a difficult choice. Right. That's D3 damage. Gatling silencer it is. So, is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Cool. Then, step 2 of the barrel. That be there. So, right. Lots of glue. Down. There we go. Scrape it off. Okay. That'll be alright. I mean, the paint's going to cover it up, but need to get as smooth a surface as possible. Then we get the Gatler piece, which is blatantly on a different one. Yeah, thought so. The other piece is there. That's in there like that. And then we gotta do that. Oh, shit. Stopping it from being just seeing whether this is equal. It's out of its focusing range. It's not so bad. There we go, yeah, that'll do. Then it's this. There we go. Finished. So those are the two guns there. Cool. Stop hammer time. Come here, little kitties. get this straightened out as much as possible. There's the hammer. Out. Hammer. It's time to grab the arms out. Gluing this one together. Okay. So this will be on like that. But I am not going to do that yet. Actually, they're not going to be on like that, because, whoops, these, oh, I thought that was going to pop out more. How much does this? Doesn't cover any, well, doesn't stop any coverage underneath. So I can just stick a brush in under there. So yeah, I'll stick these ones down as well. Probably just do this. There. Bit of flare stuck in there. There we go. Then it would go on like that. Actually, could I get away with? No. There's still bits that aren't covered, sorry. So, where's the other arm? Other arm's here. There, on there, on there. Then a bit around the outside of that. There we go. No, not around that bit. Fuck. I buggered that up because I've covered one of the sets of insignia with glue. Should be okay though. Shit. Eek. Didn't want to do that. There we go. DOS has been rectified. Okay. Not going to do that yet. small bit right now would be... Oh, I need to do the one Doom Fist actually. So it's the left Doom Fist. Because the left hand doesn't have any melee weapon on it. So that, and then across there. Oh, shizer, that's the wrong side. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Wrong set of fingers. Apparently I don't know my left from my right. Clear it up again. Right. How much does that? How much can be visible? I've just got to make sure that if I glue this down, yeah, I can glue that down actually. Glue into that bit. Get some reinforces it. There. So that's the Doom Fist. Hoping that that's visible. Let my live stream cut. Yeah, there you go. So that's that arm, and oh, that means I can actually safely fit the hammer in actually. Yep. Oh god, come on. Come on. There we go, so that'll leave that to dry, so that's the Nemesis Great Hammer or whatever it is. Again, let that catch up so I can see it. There we go. So there. Cool. Let those dry. Then we got to do the body for the pilot. So that will just be put together and then sprayed. Alright, so plan is, once I've assembled all the bits that I want to assemble, I'm going to go spray them with lead belcher, which I'll have to go outside for. I'll take you with me for that. And when those are drying, as those are drying outside, I have these, well, Terminator parts to dry brush and detail. So I already did the lead belcher and wash, so I just need to dry brush them and all that jazz. And I'll do that whilst I'm waiting, because this is actually an army that I'm going to be entering for a little event local to me in April. There's going to be more, so I'm going to more to it. So I'm going to be that seems rather strange like that, but whatever. So I'm going to actually be doing a couple more streams of this. Showing my progress, because there's going to be some more stuff. I'm going to probably get another Dreadnought, and another squad of Terminators, so I'll have 3 squads of Paladins, and they will do all their funky stuff. This is a very elite-based army. So I'm doing... So I might actually be able to do 2 sets of Vanguard detachments, I'm hoping, which would be rather nice, because right now I'm just rocking knocking over stuff. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1 Vanguard detachment and a Supreme Command detachment. I've got 5 elites there, so 1 more would make the 6, but I'm going to do the minimum for 2 Vanguard detachments, which would be 3 elites each, which would be rather nice to do, I think. That'll be 4 HQs, 6 elites total, 1 heavy... No, not 1 heavy support, because this is going to be a Grandmaster in Nemesis Dreadnought armour, but there'll be 2 fast attacks, one in each detachment. Looking for something. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, the shoulder pads, which are up here. Which I will glue. I don't normally glue these on first. I individually paint them. But as there's little detail in the way of them, I'm just going to stick them straight on. The arms won't go straight on though, because I don't know what pose I want them in. This goes on the left. However, I'm going to be pushing them up to the body, just to check that they have plenty of room, which they do. I'm also not using one of the 2 heads that come with it. I'm going to use one of the other heads that came with the Terminators, with the outward, I don't know whether you can see it, but the outward sloping rather than the concaved, because I don't particularly like the concave design. Doesn't look particularly nice to me. Looks a bit too jagged for something, for an army that's supposed to be so regal and elite. Because think of them like this: the Grey Knights are like the aristocrats of Space Marines in a way. They are very high class warriors. Right, next bit. So, the main body piece, which is these parts. Can't get used to actually doing everything in view of the camera because I'm not used to building on live streams. Especially about how low. I'm going to have to find something to prop this up a little bit. So it's like that. Oh shit. One of the paints was open. I hope that's not messed up. So, what I'm going to do is makeshift myself a little bit of an extra stand out of sprue. One use for your spare sprue pieces. So that you can prop that up with it. Move that along because you can see the edge of my deck box. I think that's probably always going to be in view, but there we go. Because what I've got is my tablet set up next to me, so that I can watch the live stream and see whether I'm in or out of shot. So that looks better. Actually, you can see my chest now. But you still can't see me snipping away. Oh boy. Okay, come on, you little bastard. There we go. We go. So I probably should talk about the composition of my army so far, because I've said vaguely what I've got, but not actually what I've got. So currently, I'm rocking 2 paladin squads, 1 5-man, 1 3-man. Reason why I've got a 3-man squad is because I've got 2 apothecaries. They're actually quite decent. It was recommended to me by somebody at the games workshop I go to. It's not a bad idea. It means that I'm just more easily recovering damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a squad. Should I put that second? There we go. I'm going to have a squad. The 3-man squad of paladins is going to be accompanied by 1 apothecary and my I think it's going to be Voldus, who's going to be, because Drago, who is also in my army, he's a bit more bulky. He's a bit better at like shrugging off damage with his 3-up invuln and 2-up save and high weapon skill and all that kind of stuff. He's also going to have like Sanctuary, so that kind of. Oh no, he's not going to have Sanctuary, but he's going to have psychic powers that buff himself and teleport himself around, which will be useful. The only thing I don't like about the army is the fact that their smite, don't know if anybody knows this plays the game, but their smite, which is psychic power, would normally do D3 mortal wounds, so unsavable wounds, but theirs only does straight 1 wound and has a reduced range, which is not as good. But if it's against demons, they obviously do get, because these are the demon hunters, they do get the bonus. They do the 3 damage straight to demons, which is very, very specific, which can be kind of annoying. But I don't know how popular demons are in sort of a meta, so I want to be a little bit competitive in this game, but oh shit, I did the wrong bit, glued the wrong piece. It's glued. Annoying bits of quality recovery. There we go. Okay, so, you know, I'm not too sure how smiting is going to be effective, because this is a smiting. I guess they did nerf it so that we can't just spam smite and absolutely wipe out squads with it, because it can be quite deadly. Well, who am I kidding? It's extremely deadly. So this is going to sit in here like that. We're not going to sit it in because there's detail behind it. That I'll want to cover at least in grey, in the lead vulture, silver. Then these pieces. I'm trying to get my strategies right, so I'm hoping I might actually be able to get something like a land raider vaguely soon, so that I can move my purifiers around, which are my main sort of troopy guys, but they're not troop choices, so they're elites, so they cover an elite slot each, and there's 2 squads, and each have a different role. One's more close combat oriented, and one has 2 of these special weapon guys. Where are we? I think it's on the previous page. No, it's not. Oh, it's there. Yeah, those go on the outside piece. Where is it? There. I seem to always just lose pieces when I need them. There we go. Somebody dropped. Goodbye, person. I know you can't hear me, but thanks for coming and watching me be boring and dull. I don't know whether you were even interested in what I was doing, but who cares? I think I know who's the last person watching. Hi, Heather. Right, I'll go on the back like that. Once I've glued it down. Oh, it's forcing in place. Potentially I could friction fit it, but I'd rather it didn't fall off in transit. Because that would be a ball ache. I know why. So I missed some flair. You know you can chat in the live chat unless you're not logged in on YouTube, I guess. Oh, somebody's come back. The only person who's probably heard that was you anyway. So, and anybody watching this back. Whoever you are, thanks for joining again. Or if you're a different person, I have no idea. I'm just taking wild guesses at this point. Okay. I'm going across like that. Push that in, yeah. Now it's totally attached. Cool. That's the main body part of it, which is going to be cool. It does show up on phones. You have to scroll it up. I would know because I use my phone to watch live streams. Yeah, noob. Well, you've got a shit phone then. This is why I shelled out 150 quid on a phone. I mean, it's cool now that I can live stream on my phone. It's on my tablet. Yes, I do know you have a shit phone. Because on my tablet, it for some reason flips it into portrait mode every time I try and live stream on Facebook or YouTube, and it's really annoying. Wait, no, I think these are the wrong pieces. Yeah, those are the wrong pieces. Are they up on this one? Don't think so. No, they're not on that one. They must be on this one. Yeah. So that would go on like that. Cool. Coolio. There we go. No. Yeah, that fits in like that, so that they're flush, yeah? There. And then the other one. Another one. There we go. Extra shoulder padding. Wait for it to catch up so I can see it. Yeah, so those parts there added on. Cool. Annoying thing is I'm going to have to put test to see if the crest, which is going to go on this side, fits whilst the actual straps are on it. So those fit into there. And then this will be behind it, holding it in. It's annoying because you won't be able to see his front piece. I don't think it's a unique front piece. Probably put it on in the Terminator squad. God damn it, fit in, you bastard thing. As I said, I'm not going to glue it down just yet. Oh, okay, yeah, it's definitely going to fit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, everything's going to fit perfectly. Crest, because there's a certain crest I want to use. Yep, that one. This one I'm going to try and get as much detail on as possible. Swearing, yeah, I got a problem with that. Got a problem with that. I'm going to swear. Do you? You have a problem with it? Oh, I think I've put on the wrong one. Please don't say I've put on the wrong... Oh, fuck. Put on the wrong one. Yeah, you're not a kid. You're 19, you're legally an adult. Don't pull a fast one on me. I know you. I know who you are, I know where you live. I don't know who you are, but I will find you, and I will kill you. I'm joking, I won't kill you. That's mean. I'm not that mean. No. No, you haven't. Don't lie. There we go. So that's going to be on like that. So leave that to dry. Then how do you have internet? Because you sure as hell couldn't watch all this without using up data. Guarantee that. I just said you can't use up all your data like that, because I know how much data this streaming takes up. And it's a hell of a lot. Like, streaming music is different to streaming an actual, like, YouTube live stream. I was watching a 24-hour live stream at work. Well, not whilst I was working, but on my break, and yeah, it kind of took up a lot of my day to... That can go up or down. I'm not going to glue those in just yet. I think this is going to be the last page, so... Oh, missed a piece. Missed out. Thought there was something missing. Well, for real, I took over the home, used my data to watch this, and got home, found it on my laptop. Oh, fuck you. It depends on how long you've been watching for as well. So I can't see how long I've been streaming for. So if you could tell me how long I've been streaming for, that'd be lovely. So going like that. Yeah. Yeah, that goes on like that. Not gonna. Okay, I see how it is. You're not gonna tell me, are you not? Not gonna tell me. Not gonna give me some useful information that I could need. I see how it is. God, you guys take advantage of us YouTubers. Oh, somebody else has joined us. Hello. Come to watch me be boring. No, I'm listening to you in double. What? In double? Double what? The shit are you on about? Oh, why? Why? Why on both? What's the point in that? Weirdo. You're just trying to prove that it won't take up much data? So that's... Yeah, so the piece that I missed, that's that sit there. Because then that would go on here. Go on there like that. We're not going to fix it down just yet. And where are the legs? The legs earlier. The legs would sit under here. Like that. Yeah, totally. No, I went into the other. Okay, I get you. There you go. That's kind of cool. Get the choice of how it moves. Shit. Okay, the crest is still on. It's the only fragile piece, really, is the crest. Yeah. Right. I swear if you say left, I'm gonna fucking smash your... You started... Oh, it's been an hour, has it? That's interesting. Thank you for the info. going to be quite a long stream though, I think. Oh shit, I probably should have done this bit earlier. Welcome. Probably have to tease this in, aren't I? No, I can't. I'm going to have to pull it apart. Oh no! Oh no, please don't do this to me. God, the glue is bonded pretty hard. Which is good, because that means it's good glue. But I've missed a piece. A couple of pieces, so... Oh shit. This is what I get for being a bastard. Ugh. Come on. Oh no, no, no. Alright, let's pull that out. That might make it easier, because that might... Yeah, those will slot in. Welcome to George Fucks This All Up. I don't know. No. How do you... It's because it's got slots as well. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to have to re-glue it slightly so it stays together. Dun dun dun, plot twist. Yeah. It's your fault for distracting me. There we go. That's in. Alright. Glue all that bit. All that bit. Try and reinforce it. There we go. For some reason I knew there was going to be something that went wrong. Right, let's hope this bit I took for... Thank you for taking full responsibility. I appreciate it. There we go. Oh, I need to... Oh yeah, glue that bit as well. There we go. I think I've recovered it. So I don't know whether I'm the only I'm only so I actually missed out those pieces there, the wires that go on both sides. So that was kind of annoying, but I've glued them in and reinforced them with more glue. Now to just if I had a file, this would be more useful. Well, an appropriate sized file. You've got files which are a bit too big for these kinds of things. There we go. I literally have to scrape them off. There we go. That was annoying. Let's put you... Oh, that's just a bit of flare. And that's literally just putting it together. So those actually go in like that. And then both of these would go in like that. And then these on the bottom in the ball joints. There's some armour I need to put on after I paint it, but yeah. Oh no, they go in the other way. Of course they do. Goddamn course. There we go. So it'd be sit on like that. Get the 2 feet. Where's the second foot? Shit. Where's the second foot? I didn't knock it around, did I? Somebody... Oh, there we go. It's there. So it'd go like that. Stand there. And fall apart. Every now and again I fall apart. And I need you now to... I could probably glue these on like that, on the other way. Glue these on like this, but leave out the armour pieces. Oh, that's the other way. Leave out the armour pieces for now. But just spray... Oh, I don't know. Don't know whether I should. Dropped that. Yeah, I did. I did. Thank you for pointing out my failures. I hear footsteps outside. So those would go on like that. And that. That would it. There. Is that where those go? That's weird. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. The chat looks like... Yeah, it does look like you're talking to yourself. And you know these are going to be processed as comments on the actual video, I believe. So that's going to be fun. Oh well. Oh, we are sad. We are sad, sad, sad humans. So let's just check how these are going to go together. Yes, crying laugh emoji. That is how we do it. So that's going to go on. Oh, I need... Oh, those go on the actual... Oh, that's not even a piece. It's when you find a piece and then you realise, thinking, where did these go? You finally find them, find where they do go, and then you're like, oh, that's so obvious. Come on, there we go. Sometimes I feel like an absolute dipshit. Yeah, because the long ends. Right. Call me what you will, but it's Lego with a lot of glue and little bits. No, it's not Lego, because Lego is a patented building system that uses notches in a specific fashion. I wouldn't exactly try and challenge me with that kind of stuff. Ooh, challenge accepted. Don't bother. Funnily enough, Lego is actually a rip-off. And I don't mean by their prices. I mean they ripped off other design. Back in... I can't remember. Because I watched a documentary. Or it was on it was on YouTube. It was like the origin of Lego, and it was like saying about how there was a company that was like, I think it was in like the sort of, I want to say 40s, 50s, that had these really janky blocks and all that kind of stuff. They didn't look very well made or anything like that, but they had the same type of system as Lego eventually had. Nintendo took it up as well. They tried to make a block system, but they came same time as Lego, or just before. Yeah. So yeah, Lego was a bit of a rip-off, and it is with its prices. I'm going to just put that out there. That piece completely covers that up, so I can glue that one on as well. I miss stickle bricks. They were weird. I didn't know whether I liked them or hated them, because it didn't make sense to me. There was no logical way for them to go together that actually looked right. I mean, they were good for throwing at people because they were spiky. But then again, that's sort of the kind of person I am. If I find the only use for stickle bricks are throwing at people. Especially when I was just a kid. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, the hi. Oh, those are on there as well. Shit. Okay, so that bit, that one would go onto this one because that's dipping down. Is that right? Yes. Oh, those are for the feet to go onto. So they would go onto that. They make sort of a platform thing. That makes sense. Stick-up bricks were a useful weapon against talking to people. I was banned from play school for smacking a boy with a toy car he took up. Oh, that's excellent. I haven't been banned from preschool or anything like that. Because I was a goody two shoes. Or any time I actually did do something, for some reason the people running it didn't believe whoever was saying it. Because, I don't know, I'm a bit of a dick like that. Oh, that should come off. I don't need that one yet. Where's the other one? There we go. Where's the other leg? Under here. There. There's side plates on, so they would go into there, like that. Just hold that in, and then, because that would go in there. Yeah, that's exactly what those are. That confused me at first, because I thought something like a guard or knee guard would go on it where you the boy I toy cart, blatantly not. Because I live in a village and you live in a different county to me. I don't think you've ever lived in Kyneton. It'd be weird if you did, because then that means that you would have gone to the same preschool as me. Our preschool was in a church. It's kind of creepy. Although they never actually made us do prayers and all that kind of shit. Because we were too young to understand that. God is a thing. I didn't live here when I was at base, so in fact I don't know where I was. that sucks, I guess. I mean, I've pretty well lived. I've lived here all my life, except for that 1 year I lived in Worcester, where I was at uni, being a rebel and all that kind of thing. So I've only ever lived in two places, realistically, properly only one place, because Worcester was only temporary. Fuck off. Somebody posting in a group, and I didn't want to see it. Fucking stick, you bastard. There we go. Reinforce that. Bit more glue. No, it won't cover it up. That's useful to know. So I can actually stick this one down anyway. There we go. How much glue do I have left? It's kind of hard to see because it's... Oh no, plenty. It's kind of hard to see because I've got paint covering the entire thing. Sold my soul to my dad, so I have to go because I've got Zen. Okay, so you traded going to uni for getting your lizard. I guess that's a fair deal in a way. I mean, you really do give a crap about Zen, so it was definitely a worth it deal. Hold that down. So what I'm thinking for the positioning is that this is going to go out like that, out like this. With this on here, so it looks like it's firing something. So firing at something, and that he's just hit something with the hammer, so he's going to be like that. Then his head's going to be orientated towards. So I managed to click this in. Come on. Now you want to. This is one of the things that I should have put in first. Yeah, I'm going to have to stick this one in as well. That's a shame. Oh well. If I miss any spots. She's big now. Giggity, by the way. Not that. Nah. Well, it's a conversation. Conversation doesn't have to be relevant to the stream. There we go. You know how streaming is. People just talk random shit. Yeah, so that's like that. And then as I was saying earlier, head's going to be like looking that way. Arm's going to be here. In there. Gun pointing that way. Looking like it's about to fire or is firing. Like that. Just wait for it to catch up with me so that I can see it as well from the front, because I can't angle it right in front of my face. Do that. Well, that's good at least. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So those aren't going to be stuck to it, but that's just my plan. Due to the nature of this, I can actually stick down the head as well. Because that's not going to be... The detailing at the back's not going to be terribly visible at all. In fact, no, you can't even see it. Even in the cracks, I won't be able to get in. I'm not going to do anything special on the head, so nothing crazy going on there. Don't I ever get a cramp? Yeah, my back is killing me right now. Like, I have to constantly stretch out like that and pull my shoulders back so that I can so that my back doesn't like freeze up, because that sucks. So my back is like the weakest thing when it comes to this because I'm constantly having to take breaks. Well, when I say constantly, I haven't taken a break just yet. I mean, me going down to spray these will be a bit of a break. But yeah. Yeah, I do get cramp. Okay, that'll do that. That does have a slot in, but the slot gives it a little bit of manoeuvrability. That's useful. That goes in there after I've stuck on this. That will go on here, like, well, I'll show it properly on the camera in a second once I've got it on roughly. So that'll go on like that. So we'll have a hammer in. Might not be able to do the position I wanted. Might have to just go like that because there's a thing in the way. So instead of doing the whole side streaming 2 hours ago, fair enough. Look like that. That will go up. Ah, that will work. Yeah, that'll be alright. Cool. Right, looks like I'm gonna have to gather everything, all the pieces up. Might need a little bag for that. Go downstairs, start getting them sprayed. Question is, do I have a little bag? Oh, my fucking legs. Actually, what I might do is stick down the pads on the knees and that kind of thing. Just thinking about it. God, I'm so indecisive. Yeah. Doesn't cover up. It covers up quite a lot. So these go there, yeah. There's not much in the way of gaps. What I'm going to do now is stick this one. Interaction. Any parts of that actually touch those on top. Need the glue. There we go. And I put that other piece. The other one for it. Oh my god, I'm terrible at moving everything. Also, that fit on there with the actual strap in the way. Don't think it will. Which is a shame. That's a shame. Missed my bag. Missed the bag. There we go. I just need to find the other knee pad and then stick it on like this. Let's have a look again at the booklet. Still can't find the that pad. Not that one. Shit. It's not that one. Where did I put it? Ah, there we go. Found it. It's right in front of me. I always do that for some reason. Gonna get me an organ. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the trouble with these, is that you can't always seem to get this, get the pieces together without having like an organized thing. I'm talking shit right now. Talking absolute shit. That's just me, I guess. We do talk a lot of shit. That'll go on like that. That'll be like that. I know it's on its side, but you know, some of it sort of happens to be interesting though, so you know what parts are interesting, I guess, then. Intrigue me with your response. That goes on there. Okay. I mean, me just talking to myself is quite intriguing. You get a look into my weird-ass mind. I mean, the real interesting part is going to be me painting this thing. Watching you fuck up has made me laugh a few times. Stop putting yourself down. I mean, watching you. If it was me, I'd fuck this. I can't. Well, it's all about just making sure you're concentrating a bit, which I'm terrible at doing. I'm awful at trying to concentrate on things. I get so disinterested with stuff quite quickly, which is a bit of a curse. even doing things like this, I just go, I can't be bothered. I'll do it sometime else. But because I really want to play the game and at least like do alright at painting and stuff, it's a foot hat. Yeah. I just get real disinterested with things, so I'm just getting all the tedious parts done. The detailing it is really quite enjoyable, but can be a little bit at times. That meme is so weird. Look, a hat. This is going to be such a pain to keep up in position. The game and stuff, so it's worth it. Yeah, that's very true. It is entirely true. It's a case of finding to play some people. The only difficult thing is finding people to play a game, because the last time I went down to Games Workshop, no one was there to play. So I just ended up building terrain for the shop. So hopefully next time I go in, which is actually Wednesday after work, somebody will be there to play against. I kind of want to get this finished for that. It's going to be rather amusing because my boss is going to be there as well, playing a game called Shadespire, I think. Right, let's leave those to bond with that. Experience, lol. yeah, experience. Okay, so the feet are down. They're just gonna glue themselves. These. I actually really like how the side cannon looks. It's really quite cool. What I'm going to be doing is putting it recommends you to only use one of the ammo belts on that, which is kind of amusing. I've put both on, so that's kind of going to be looking kind of cool. I prefer it looking like that, so that's useful. Not too sure how I feel about how the melee weapon looks in the arm with the gun, but to be honest, the actual weapon configuration itself is kind of optimal, having a hammer and that, and using the hammer, because the hammer is one of the strongest unique weapon we have, being double damage, -4 armor penetration, and D6 damage, never getting lower than 3 damage, so it's kind of good. So yeah, even though it minuses 1 to hit, but then again the Grandmaster has a weapon skill too, so rolling on 3+ is kind of alright with me for a hammer. There's a drying, I guess. Not too sure what to do about those parts though, so where's the arm again? There. Cool beat. For some reason that sounds so sarcastically uninterested. Did you mean for that to sound really uninterestedly sarcastic? I was actually listening then. Well, that's good. But that sounds like you weren't listening before, the way you worded that. I was part listening. Fair enough. That's better. Ah, fiddly. Now I'm full listening because I can. That's cool. Right, time to get some together so that I can take it down to the garage. Is that over there? Yeah, that's a bag that I can use. I've got to be at least careful with these because they're still slightly drying. That is not needed. It's going to be a little period of silence from me because I'm going to be out spraying. So you're going to be watching the table. Or I could take that with, but I don't want to get spray paint on it. Yeah, drink. No, I won't. Right, be right back. Right. Lift music. Well, it wasn't actually that long. Only 20 minutes. Now those are left to dry. Friend sent a Waluigi meme. Lovely. I must reply appropriately. With a wah. Right, that's that gone. Oh, wasn't even. Come on, play my live stream. There we go. My cool. Right. So I can bring out the paints. Cool, there is stuff still in there. Ooh, there seems to be a paintbrush attached to that. Right. Head there. With army and medium, which I'm running out of. Oh dear. Just need to get some water as well. Whoops. No, I'm not going to dry brush these ones though. I'm going to go straight to the detailing. Right, water. Ooh, another person's watching now. Yay. Cool. Right, so I started, essentially, I've only started the detail on one of the pieces, so I started the detail on this, which is an icon. So that, and then I've done the other side as well, which if I move my fingers a bit, that. So in there is actually a skull, a purity seal, which is the thing, and then, yes, here's what I made earlier, and then a broken sword. Well, it's kind of more of a dagger, I guess, because it's not a full-size Nemesis Dread Sword. But not Dread Sword, a Nemesis 4 sword. That's what I meant. Okay. So, now I've just got to remember what my plan was for which ones. Right, so there's that, yes. This bit, this one. No, not that one. This one. Which body is that body? Head. One of the bolters. And then it was that, yeah, that. Cool. Right, time to start. Just wet make sure my brushes are, oh, that one's stiff. Felt like Art Attack when I did that, or whatever. or Smart, or whatever it was called. So there was two, wasn't there? It's like Art Attack and Smart on BBC and ITV. They were slightly strange, if I'm honest. Well, that one's not. Then that's Art Attack was weird just simply because of the head, the talking clay head or whatever. My two favourite things, art and attacking. Yeah, your family has a bit of an obsession with attacking each other in various different ways. Not judging, but you know, I'm judging. Okay, may as well start with the legs. So let's put those to the other side there. Pull those away because I need those pieces as well. That can go in there. Right, I'm going to start with the gold, I think. Don't agree to an extent, yeah. I'm sorry. Wasn't really a shout out because I didn't name them off. Right. Okay. Yes, I did. I'll put it up to the camera in a second. Show what I'm doing. Then there will be sort of a here's one I made earlier moment because I need to show you the other one that I made. I've messed up. Shit. And I've dropped it. And you call me good at painting. What made me get into this? There was a shop in Leamington, Leamington Spa, and I just was like wondering what it was because at the time I was like into video games and I thought it was a video game store, but I already went to like Game and the other one that was like GameStop or something like that, the Game Station I think it was called, got shut down. I went to those kinds of places and I thought this was another game store, but I didn't realise until I walked in that it was like models and stuff. So then I started, then I saw some in Stratford, in a hobby store, and I thought that they looked interesting, and I picked them up, picked up a set, then started to go down to the store in Leamington, played a couple of games, and I was kind of hooked. It's nothing too crazy, but yeah. So I've just been doing the detailing on the legs, because there's some wording on it. Once my camera decides to focus. Come on. There we go. So there you can see the gold sections on the lettering. Just need to clean it up a bit, because I messed up. Oh, there we go. Okay, where did I mess? Just there, and I didn't get good coverage there, so bits I'm going to have to go over. Right. Get a thin dot of gold. Put that there. No, it wasn't there, it was down here. The bottom of the leg. There. Got to get these ready as well, because this is actually a part of a painting competition happening at the local store in Stratford. I'm entering 2 apothecaries, which I can show off now actually, and a paragon with a demon hammer. Demon hammer and the 2 apothecaries. Right, so this is the completed demon hammer one. Which is looking quite nice. I really enjoyed painting this one. It looks really pretty in my opinion. And it's probably one of the better pieces of work that I've done. This is the one where I was experimenting with the taking apart, having it taken apart and then putting it together after I've painted it, and it worked beautifully. I managed to get detail on the legs well done, doing split shields, if you can see that. Angle it down a bit. I'm aware that I've shown this off on Facebook, but just get a real glimpse of it. There we go. So it's kind of hard to see, but and then the crest on it as well. It's nice, and the book on his back with the sword through it. Quite cool. So yeah, that's that, and then the apothecaries I did before that, and I think look great as well, with the split, almost Harlequin looking pattern on there. Their helmets, as well as their arm. It's the Narthecium there. Nice, and then I do the swords in red. And the other one, it's the same paint job, but yeah. So that's that. This more messages. Right. Right, get some white for the skulls on his legs. Will look better when it's got a wash over it. It looks a bit derpy right now. Ooh, how many models do I have? I can count for you. So including the ones that I'm currently building, the 1 Dread Knight, 3 here, 2 here. 2, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So currently there's 34 in the army that I've got running right now. Which is slightly smaller than the average just because of how much the actual models cost in points as opposed to the actual price of the product. I mean, that's still fairly expensive, but it's less so economically because I'm actually working, meaning it's easier for me to earn the money to get it. I mean, realistically, I can get 1 set a week, which is actually really, really good. Favourite? What, like just overall that I've painted, or one I'm particularly proud of, or what? Because like, I have a favourite like mod simply by the way that it looks, just in general for the model, and then there's ones that I like. Oh, either there's two that I really like. This one's a chaplain, which is one of the leaders of the army. I think it's really quite nice. It's got a skull for a head for its helmet, and this is called, the weapon's called the Crozius Arcanum. It's like a mace, essentially. And then oh shit. Where is it? There we go. There we go. And we're back. Apologies about that. Kind of ran out of battery on my phone, which is what I'm using to stream. Woo! We're back! Yay! Yay! Kill me! Oh yeah. Cool. It's good that you know that I'm back. It's good. Good. Oh yeah. The other model that I really like is this one, which is a named character called Grand Master Voldus. So this one's one of the HQ options. This was the first model that I attempted to do the broken down painting. So it's pretty cool. Oh no! What? My tablet's being weird. Yeah, tablet being weird. What were we doing? These, the legs. Washing them, I think. That's what was going on. I need more wash. Get that on Wednesday. There we go. Just gives them that sort of more grey. Painting things to make them pretty, yes. As much as I know they're called grey knights, I would rather they weren't actually just grey. They look quite bad. Then those bits. Over here as well. Just letting the wash get into the cracks of the lettering on his legs means that it's anything that I messed up with the paint, but the gold getting in between the cracks means that you'll only see the black for it as opposed to all of the gold that's on it. There we go. There. So now that's done. I don't know how well it'll be seen. Grey, white, gold, white, silver and red. Silver, gold, white and red. As opposed to grey. There's no actual grey on it. There we go. So that's the legs done for that one. That was literally it for the legs, if I'm honest, so nothing too bad. I'm just happy there's no like red on it or anything. The main accenting colour is actually the gold, which is strange. There we go. Oh my god, that doesn't surprise me. It's almost like you've caught my tendency to hurt myself. There we go. Okay, and then it's Bill Red. That's the Scarlet I want. This one, Mephiston Red. Cool. Just two little sections of red on here. Well, when I say that, actually I could do the edges of the book in the red if I'm feeling particularly daring. There we go. Yeah. Question of whether you'll ever have proper spine recovery. No. Two more things for treatment then for us. Yeah, let's hope they work then. Neck. And we got the white again. Oh god, it's turned pink. Cool. That's not good. Get the rest of the white out of the brush, then I should be alright. Luckily I didn't contaminate the pot. Which is always annoying.